I welcome you all to the lecture series on economic botany. In this session, you are going to learn about the origin, distribution, cultivation, and economic uses of cinnamon. The scientific name of this plant is Cinnamomum xylanicum. It belongs to the family Lauraceae. The common names are sweetwood, true cinnamon, दालचीनी, दालचीनी, Ceylon cinnamon, cassia bark. In Kannada, it is called as a chekke. The part used of this plant is dried bark. Cinnamon had been prized for many centuries in the Orient and is one of the earliest known tree species in India. It is a native crop of Sri Lanka and the Malabar coast of India. Besides India and Sri Lanka, the other major producer of cinnamon is the Seychelles Island, from where it has been spread to Java and other places. It is also cultivated in Burma, Vietnam, China, Malayan Peninsula, and Brazil. The cinnamon growing areas in India are the Naga Hills in Assam, the coastal districts of South Karnataka, and the western Ghats of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The next aspect is cultivation. It is a hardy plant and tolerates a wide range of soil and climatic conditions. Cinnamon requires a warm and humid climate with a well distributed annual rainfall of around 2000 to 2500 millimeter and average temperature of about 27 degree centigrade. Sandy or lateritic soils with high humus are suitable. The best time for cultivation of cinnamon is June to December. This is the optimum time for planting. Cinnamon is generally propagated by seed. Other means of propagation are planting, cutting, and layering. In seed propagation, the seeds are collected from selected mother trees are sown immediately in nursery beds in rows of 12 centimeter apart. July to August is the best season for sowing. From beds, seedlings are transplanted to polythene bags when they attain a height of 15 centimeter. Planting in planting, take pits of 60 centimeter at 2 meter into 2 meter spacing. Fill the pits with topsoil and farmyard manure. 10 kgs. 1 year old seedlings or rooted cuttings are transplanted under partial shade. Protective watering during summer is beneficial for this plant. After that, manure and fertilizer should be applied to the plant. In the first year, 20 gram of nitrogen, 18 gram of potassium pentoxide and 25 gram of potassium oxide should be applied per seedlings. After 3 years, 29 kg farmyard manure, 4 kg neem cake, 150 gram of nitrogen, 75 gram of phosphorus pentoxide and 150 gram of potassium oxide should be applied per plant. The fertilizers are applied in two doses during first week of September and in March. Fertilizer should be applied along with watering using a time released fertilizer 8, 3 or 9 or similar for better production of cinnamon crop. These trees are moderate feeders and may require multiple feeding during the growing season. After cultivation, immediately after transplanting, the plants are provided with temporary shade by erecting a small pendle-like structure. Weeds are removed as when necessary. Young trees are cut close to the ground and produce side shoots. This process is called coppicing. By stooling around the stumps, more side shoots are encouraged from the base of the trees. For plant protection, there are different pests are occur in this plant like shoot borer, coffee red borer, leaf eating caterpillar, red ants and termites are common pests in this plant. For shoot borer can be controlled by smearing the stem and branches with carbaryl once in a month. Coffee red borer can be controlled by trunk injection of monocrotophos with a waiting period of 20 days to be allowed between application and harvest of the bark. Leaf eating caterpillar, red ants, and termites should be controlled by applying the dust methyl parathion to the plant. Leaf spot is the common diseases in the plant. It can be controlled by spraying 1% Bodiax mixture or 0.25% copper oxychloride. Cinnamon bark is harvested twice a year immediately after each of the rainy seasons when the humidity makes the bark peel more easily. The trees are first harvested when they are 3 years old, 1 year after pruning. The side stems that are about 3 years old are removed and the bark is stripped off. The bark is only obtained from stems that are between 1.2 and 5 centimeter in diameter. After cutting, young shoots spring up from the stem, which will be ready for removal in subsequent season within 18 months. Processing accounts for about 60% of the cost of production of cinnamon, as removal of bark from the stem is very labor intensive and is usually done by hand and by skilled laborers. The quality of cinnamon is depend on how well the bark is removed from the stem. The larger pieces of bark, known as quills, are sold at a higher rate than the smaller broken pieces. Drying is also one of the important stages of cinnamon processing, as it adds to the quality of the final product. The last aspect is uses of cinnamon. It is famous for its bark and leaves, which are strongly aromatic. The bark has a sweet, agreeable taste. The nutritional properties of cinnamon is known to be a very good source of iron, calcium, and dietary fiber, as well as manganese. These are various nutrients present in cinnamon, such as sodium, carbohydrates, sugar, fatty acids, amino acids, and so on. The bark, either as small pieces or powder, is extensively used as spice or condiments. It is aromatic, astringent, stimulant, and carminative. It possesses the property of checking nausea and act as an antiemetic. Powdered cinnamon is a constituent in chocolate preparation in Spain. It is also used for flavoring cakes and sweets, candy, gums, curry powders, incense, dentifrices, and perfumes. The leaf oil is used in the manufacture of some cheaper type of perfumes, soaps, toothpaste, hair oils, and face creams. It is used commercially as an agent for flavoring liquor and also in the synthesis of vanillin. In the flavoring industry, it is used as a modifier. The cinnamon bursts are as good for flavoring and spicing like the bark itself. The wood provides a soft timber for use as a low grade board wood. The root bark also yields 3% oil, which differs from both the stem bark and leaf oil. It is a colorless liquid with a camphoraceous odor. It contains a camphor, phenolin, cineol, dipentine, phelandrine, eugenol, safrole, caryophyllene, boronial, cinnamic, and benzoic aldehydes. It has antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal properties. It contains antioxidants with anti inflammatory effects. Its prebiotic properties may improve gut health. It reduces blood pressure, lowers blood sugar and risk of type 2 diabetes and relieves digestive discomfort. Thank you.